we enjoy our family football. Some people are happy because it is a time to be happy. It is no valid time when the country is not better. It is every valid time when the country is better. And we give this as a challenge to all of you people. 2029, we may be only valid for the presidency. Where we will come here and say, you people will have to appoint a commissioner for sacred day. They are educated people. They have people that got degrees, they know nothing. The only person with 8 paper that they can't achieve nothing from. Our marketeers will come to power. In every country, at least 2 million and break out of marketeers, sprinting runners, and younger boys to empower themselves. The money is there, but everything is long way back carrying the benefit out. Because we are close.
What is Baladino Yaga Koluba? You are not letting you talk. You forsake yourself. Why you crossing? What are you crossing Korea? You want to know a lot of Yaga Koluba. So the man, and you know who names them out there, Yaga Koluba, and I'm going to walk for Yaga Koluba there. You know when I move to Dualanda, you move to all the water board, just get the boat over Yaga Koluba. You love to hear you go for Yaka. Yes. Because Yaga Koluba and the one that is coming to us. So you are telling to me Yaga Koluba because a budget. Oh, Yaga can be talking to the president. It's not a good thing. Yes. They're happy. Saying that you are not happy to you. And you are not going to betray Yaga Koluba or betray and great people and lie today. Yaga Koluba are not going to cross you. You understand? You are saying that Yaga Koluba. You can't walk for Yaga Koluba there. It's not going to lie. You go for Yaga? Yes, yes, yes. They're not going to respect Yaga Koluba for that. We don't want to respect Yaga Koluba for that. We don't want you. Let's see that you're for Yaga Koluba. You said the president is the most corrupt. You shot me for Yaga Koluba. Yaga Koluba is not talking. Lẹ́yìn kọjá bọ̀ yẹ̀kẹ́ Koluba ní àwọn tí wọ́n kọ̀ máa jẹ́ lóhùn sẹ́ni ìbọ̀wọ̀ yẹ̀kẹ́ òde. Lẹ́yìn kọjá bọ̀ yẹ̀kẹ́ Koluba ẹlẹ́tì náà tún bọ̀ mẹ́lẹ́ máa tún ìdúbọ̀ ní ọlọ́pàá. Lẹ́yìn ní yẹ̀kẹ́ Koluba wúlò wọ́n wọ̀ ọ̀dọ́ wúwo yìí àwọn sẹ́sẹ̀ èkó tí ó tẹ́tẹ́ tí yẹ̀kẹ́ Koluba sọ̀lẹ̀ náà yìí lè wọ̀. Lẹ́yìn náà tí wúlò yẹ̀kẹ́ Koluba in hours. Okay. All right, coming to anything you want to say for now before we leave you? Thank you so much. They must forget that Yaga Koluba because they know what's the money only so much for Esther one pony. So why will go for Esther one pony? We want them to go to America. Now ever got one. You not see one more protest in the door. I want to come to one more Yaga Koluba protest. Yes, we are best today. Entirely. You not see because someone else is going to say Esther one corner. They do our own day. And the kind of other police maker they won't do our advance. You can't continue for it. Tell him to forget about Yaga Koluba, eh? Okay.
Hello.
Eric?
Yeah, man.
My son, you made mistake.
What?
I heard you last night. Me and Kun indeed to move Kufa. Absolutely, after the whole election, I'm in my corner. If you hear my preaching most Sunday, you will conclude that I'm right. Will you rescue as a nomenclature after winning? The broadcaster don't even answer my phone. They don't pick me up. They don't lay me down. They don't even have time. Oh. I don't talk. Yeah, I don't talk because God knows why it's happening. And everything I will accept it because our son Kun is vice president. Boyka. The Senate started a type of Boyka. When we wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything, and the position statement for those commissioners who decided from India. to where. And said the way forward is the Panama Hall discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way, Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, you know, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went talking away, some kind of thing they did, but I think they did a resolution that passed. Yeah, because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow. All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh. Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with that.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of woman, then he want to persecute us. He not going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your part has been go look for lawyer. It was from Kun office, my own son office that I went and signed a resolution. I've never seen them why you did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So signing the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
I called you Rescue One. Do you think I really believe that at 80 years old you would be able to rescue this country? We embellished it. You know, when you are a sales representative, when you are a salesperson, you're selling a commodity or a product. Your job is to embellish. It's a planting when you can say a piece of bone ranching. Did you think I knew, or did you think I mistook you for a rescuer, an old man who belongs to the dustbin of our history, with a kid youth, a man who cannot even operate a laptop computer? No, we settled. We made a compromise on it. That's all. We settled. We compromised. And we believe you were a good man and were sympathetic towards you. We did all that. And after we saw you and counted you about and projected you as though you could rescue this country, we called you Rescue One. How could you rescue the country when you could not even rescue your own finances? 12 years as vice president, we had to be begging for money all over the place, raising money to sustain you. What contracts did you establish as vice president? What? It shows today. This is a dysfunctional juggernaut led by people who have bought into this hype which we created, hype which we are sucking the life out of now. We will suck the life out of you. Knock the wind out of your sail. The wind we put in your sail will take it back. How dare you call us insignificant when you were in political nobody after 2017?
When they were coming, they said they were liberators. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they killed their crown, one more freedom for us. They don't say one more freedom for us. They don't say.
How dare you call insignificant people when you were partly a political nobody after 2017? Good morning, folks. 24th day of October 2025. Guess what? Today is the eve of my birthday. Oh, yes. And tomorrow I'm going to be turning +1, hitting 58 years of age. Oh, yes. What God cannot do doesn't exist.
You freedom fighter, you raping
We promised you on yesterday that we were going to be here today, not knowing how that promise was going to be fulfilled, but trusting that God exists and He answers prayers. And gratefully we are here, beaming with life. I don't know, and that of whether good health, but all we can say is the cold is around, yes. But at least everybody have tasted, at least in every homes, they've tasted the cool, and nobody can dispute that. Out of 1 or 2 persons in our home have tasted something like cool. And that's what it is. At least it's not something that when you coffee bean, somebody that you can be shame or something. No, but that's the fight. But good morning, man, folks. It's good to be right back here on the Friday's edition of the Freedom Morning Rise. And of course, the name is Hagar Ganda. I pray to seated here alongside Promise Marlin Babu. And together, we are going to ramble you through up to 10 o'clock this morning. Just too many things to talk about. Corruption, and corruption. Since the inception of this government, too many things happening. Too many corruption scandals, too many corruption news, too many audit reports. And we talk more about corruption this morning and tell you how the president is being selective in dispensing justice when it is involving others, maybe far from his interest. He is swift in taking decisions, like the legs of Rosalind Dennis, accused of mismanagement. Today, she's out of government position. But in the case of the Lofa County University and this president, the president is saying the audit report the allegation, so he's going to wait for the court process and all of that. But that is Liberia for you and I. This is the Boakai's administration, if you just don't know. And all we can do is talk. Posterity is going to judge all of us. And yes, that's what life is. So the birthday basket was opened on yesterday by Abu. But it's okay, it's good. One thing he said on yesterday is the reason you see sometimes we do these things is not because people who are involved are so in need from you. No, it is because sometimes when you make sacrifice for people, or when you make sacrifices for people, those very people you are making those sacrifices for, you try to sometimes text them to see as to whether the sacrifices that you are making for them, they are actually recognizing your sacrifice and whatever it is. So sometimes when you hear us say, oh, this person, maybe we're doing this for this person, it necessarily doesn't mean that person is actually dying, just want it from you. No. But sometimes, whether all of the times that we've taken our time to come here to speak on your behalf, whether you're recognizing them, that is sometimes the reason why we do this. So today, like Abu said yesterday, the basket continue. The basket is going to be open until tomorrow night. Yes, that's why Abu said the basket will remain open until tomorrow night. So all you have to do this morning, if you have maybe just anything that you just I want to just celebrate with you or this that, the number is 080403312. Yes, 080403312 is the mobile money number you can use here to identify. So tomorrow, I've said tomorrow we are going to be together. I'm still thinking. Maybe Abu is the head for protocol, so you have to get to Abu. Let's get it here. You just have to get to Abu. Let's get to know from his end. But yes, all you have to do, just whatever, as little as it is, just say, oh yeah, let me just call the person, check up here. Yes, but it's important for you. You can do whatever you're able to do. Let's see whether the sacrifices that we continue to make here is being recognized by any of you out there. Like yesterday, there were too many persons who at least recognize the efforts and say, hey, we got, whether it is 100 LD, I will send it to this person, And yes, they did just that with commitment. And I'm so appreciative. I'm grateful for just all of what you continue to do. Even the ones that continue to call and say, hey, congratulations, happy pre-birthday, or just whatever it is. We are also grateful to you. But like Abu said yesterday, the birthday basket is open and the number is pinned there on the live Facebook feed. But just like I said, just too many things to talk about. And as well, the cash giveaway is open for you this morning, and the code is *255*1#, *255*1#, or *255*1#. And for just $50 today is the weekend, so we're going to be giving 5,000 Liberian dollars as winner prize, plus a bag of 25 kg rice. So all that you have to do is to play this morning. And you are going to win for yourself 5,000 Liberian dollars. So like we said, the code is *255*1#, *255*1#. Crime Stoppers Liberia is proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Rise. And thanks to old man Sam Sion and his team. And we are here this morning. So let's welcome Promise. Promise, good morning.
Good morning, Higa. Good morning to Liberians out there. Good morning to all of you who love us. Good morning to those who hate us. Good morning to our critics and our fans. It is a great thing to be here today again with you people. And let me say happy pre-birthday to my host. Pray that your 50 some more years be great.
Yeah, I'm turning 50 some more years tomorrow. It's good. Don't see me small in the body, see me like a pastor guy. But trust me, I'm old. I'm very, very old. Very, 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 very old. So all the time you can see me small in the body. Yeah. So like we said, too many things to talk about. But today our focus is going to be mostly on the too many corruption scandals under this administration, latest report, and just whatever the case is this morning. We are going to be talking about that right here on the show this morning. Yes. So our cash giveaway. Let's see whether we can do something here, something here. But we want to do a draw to give money to you. So the more you play, the better your chances are. And like we said, the code is *255*1#, *255*1#. For just 50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents USD, you stand a chance right here to win for yourself cash prize of up to 10,000. It's 5,000, 10,000, and plus a bag of 25 kg rice right here. So let's go *255*1#. We'll be checking up to do a draw. And if you look on the screen, the birthday basket number is pinned there. You just whatever you're able to contribute, whether 200 LD, $100 LD, $5 LD, just whatever it is. It's just about being appreciative of what we continue to do, the sacrifices, and just whatever it is. Yeah. So let's see who are those who are able to make what it is. And so we are here. And when you do so, if you want us to recognize you, maybe here, just let us know through the text through that very same number, and we are going to do what we are able to do. But for those of you listening to the radio, the birthday basket, the mobile money number is 0880 40 33 12, 0880 40 33 12. And I promise, what's up? The weekend, what's the plan for tomorrow? You told me you are going to spot me on my birthday, so tomorrow is the day. So what's up? And one person that promised to spot me also on my birthday, but yeah, I need to get to him that zebra one. Yeah, the other spoiling, but I trust that spoiling. The only thing I have to stay in time around 11, 12 today. Yeah, but I spoiling, I trust that spoiling. So what's up? What are you planning? You get any plan for me tomorrow? Or you want you and Zebra to combine the thing? You want you and Zebra to combine it? Okay. Look at this. Right. So, Crime Stoppers Liberia is proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Ras, and let's get Crime Stoppers break right here. And then when we come back, we try to recognize our Facebook followers, and then after that, what is the one with after that, we get into business here. Um, get right here into business.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death. In recent months, in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia, talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. But it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. I'm a part of the boy. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all.
Crime Stoppers Liberia is proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Ras, and of course, let's say thanks to Old Man Sam Sion and his team for always making sure that we can start preaching the message against mob justice. We can start preaching it from our community level, and it's okay, it's good. Yeah. So we are here this morning, and up to the time is 8 o'clock, and at 8:15 we are going to be doing our first draw, hopefully. So all that you have to do, pick up your MTN mobile money form and then dial *255*1# or *255*1#, and for just $50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents USD, you stand a chance to win up to 5,000 plus a bag of 25 kg rice right here this morning. Let's get started with our Facebook followers. Let's recognize our Facebook followers, and then when we come right back here, we do what we are able to do right here. Henry Davis. Henry Davis says, "Good morning, Freedom. I am watching from New Georgia, Oldfield." Elisha Doe says, "Good morning, Freedom Morning Ras. I am following from Lower Johnsonville, Basseltown, Kwanwen community." Maliu F. Fofana says, "Good morning, family. I am watching from 20th Street. Good morning." John J. Wawe says, "Good morning." Thank you, John J. Good morning to you. Mambu Pierre Famule Jr. says, "Good morning, guys. Good morning to you." Prince, please get that. Prince says, "Good morning, Freedom family. I am watching live from Kakata City, Margibi County." Prince. Okay. Sapo King says, "Good morning, Freedom FM. Family watching from Gardnersville Supermarket." Marcus Tar says, "Oh my God, what's that? Oh, what's that? Oh my God." Okay. Aloysius Kemokai says, "Good morning to my Freedom family watching live from my 24th Street resident. Sincord. I wish you guys a happy weekend. Thank you so kindly." Bernice Denix says, "Good morning, guys." Good morning to you, Bernice. James Lamy says, "Good morning, Hagar and Promise." David Tuetu says, "Good morning, Hagar Ganda, and good morning to the peace-loving people of our Electoral District 16. I'm David Tuetu. I'm watching from New Crew Town, precisely Tue community." Let's go down. Emmanuel J. Nyensua says he's watching. Clarence Due says, "Good morning and happy pre-birthday." Thank you so kindly. Charles M. Dolobabu says, "Good morning to the great people in studio this morning, saying the Fatra fights about Liberia." Okay. Moses Sua says, "Good, happy pre-birthday to you, my journalist." Okay, thank you so kindly. Otello Frank, good morning, VOL. I'm watching from Todota. Good morning. Okay, you can continue from there this morning with that.
All right, so we have my key boy Tour. He says, "Good morning, my Freedom family. I'm watching from Johnsonville, Greenland Community, Monrovia, Liberia." We have Bapi Paul Lee. "Good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Johnsonville." We have Tomason Wiakofa says, "Good morning to Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Upper Carwell, Samoka Town Road." We have Alice T. Morba watching from ELWA Rehab. Otello Frank, "Good morning, Freedom FM. I'm watching you. I'm following from Totota. Happy blessed birthday." So he's the pre-birthday man, not yet. And we have Daily Break T. Young. He says, "Good morning. I'm watching from River G County." Hey, that's my county. And we have Choxy Joshua Tito, and he says, "Good morning, Freedom FM family, and good morning to the peace and loving people of Mama Liberia. I'm watching from the borough of Nuku Town." We have George Flomo. He says, "Good morning, Freedom family. I'm watching you live from Hotel Africa Road, Seal Community." So we have Henry Yanko. Henry says, "Following closely from my end on this hot Friday evening. Thanks to the Freedom FM family and her hardworking team for the great service. Happy weekend to all my peace-loving Liberian brothers and sisters, both home and abroad." And we say good morning, Henry. We have Jeremiah Labla. He says, "I'm watching from that's FDA community." We have Stephen Fala Jr. "Good morning, Freedom family. I'm watching you from Gardnersville Chikisu Factory." And we have Gormanimi Tito. "Good morning, Freedom Morning Rise, and good morning." Gormanimi Tito, "I'm watching from New Crew Town, precisely Trowing community." We have George Jimlock. He says, "Good morning." He says, "Watching you from my office." And we have Mohammed. That's Mohammed Mariama J. Sharif. Says, good morning, Promise, Hagar, and the peace-loving people of Lofa County. I'm watching from Mama D Diakite Intellectual Forum in Jacobtown, St. Francis community. This government has built its legacy on a foundation of lies and deception. Its officials have exhausted the public trust. Papa, we are coming back 2029. Okay. So we have Lord Yeni says, good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching you from UAE around the stadium. Good morning, Mr. Lloyd. And we have that's Samuel Mobile says, good morning. I'm following from Bon County. We have Lemuel Chairman Boom Pekin says, good morning, Freedom FM family. Good morning, Liberian in and around the world. I'm viewing from Old Road District number 10. We are for life. We have Samuel Somerville says, good morning to you guys. I'm watching from my office. We have Honorable Thomas N. Sabu says, I'm watching from Johnsonville Township. We have, that's Collie Kessley says, good morning. I'm Collie Kessley watching you from Cinco Tottenham Boulevard. Alaska Pay watching from India. And we have here Jonathan S. Samu Senior says, good morning, guys. I'm watching from Front Street, Monrovia. Thanks so kindly for informing the Liberian people. Have a great day. And we have Robert Das Gonia says, I'm following from Cotton Tree ABC Mission Community, RRA Highway. We have Richard, that's Richard Tallerford Wilson says, good morning, Freedom FM. I'm watching from Gardnersville, LPRC. We have Jeremy Dwell. He says, watching live. And we have, that's Chanel. You got to look at this name.
Where is that?
This is the last person here. And
Menger.
okay, so he says, I'm following from, that's Dembala Town District, Grenkema County. We have Taris. We are good morning, Freedom family, watching from Effie. So that's all of the comments we have for now.
Okay. Yes, so you can continue to send in your comments right here this morning, and continue to share the live as well so that others can get to tune in to our talking points here this morning. So 8 minutes past 8 o'clock, and like we promise at 8:15 we want to do a draw. That is if we can reach a threshold. So it's up to you. And the code this morning, as always, is *255*1#. *255*1#, or if you are using the button, the smartphone, and you want to be fast in getting your prompt, that's *255*1#. And yes, you're good. You're good to move on. So let's get it started. Let's move on this morning. And we got our birthday basket still open, and we're fast moving. Let's get to business. So too many things to talk about this morning, and I came across something yesterday about the president bill to the president communication to the legislature, seeking to abolish what he termed as harmful traditional practices in our country. But let's take Crime Stoppers break. When we come right back, we check to see that we can do right here.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in
It's about music. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you know. You can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Really can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talking, I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. I'm a part of report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Okay. Yes, Crime Stoppers Liberia, our partner right here. So let's check to see we can do a draw. Okay, we got 2 more minutes, and we've now met the threshold. So the code is *255*1#. *255*1# for just $50 Liberian. You could win 25 kg bag of rice plus 5,000 Liberian dollars right here. So let's give it. We got 2 more minutes, and we still have a threshold to be met. *255*1# is the code for just 50 LD. You stand a chance to win up to 10,000 here plus a bag of 25 kg rice. So let's continue to move on. Today is the birthday of a sister, Maron Fenner. Maron birthday is on today. Let me say happy birthday to you. You were there in the Vocal Mission community. Your birthday is on today. And just whosoever celebrating their birthday today, let me say happy birthday. And the special assistant to the vice president, and of course the media man there as well. Edwin and Joseph Wombe were involved in an accident along the Kanta Banga Highway. So let me say speedy recovery treat to my 2 distinguished brothers. Despite what all is happening, we are young individuals and we must always pray for the well-being and safety of just every young person in this country and every Liberian in fact. So what happened yesterday, we are grateful that at least God was able to preserve lives yesterday, and just speedy recovery treat to the both of you. So too many things to talk about here while we wait to meet the threshold. Once we hit it up, we get to do our draw right here. We give money to somebody, Yes, then we move on. So the code for you is *255*1#, and *255*1# for those using the smartphone here this morning. So continue to do it. Once we can hit the threshold in a minute or two, we can do our next draw. So the front page, two different newspaper. This morning we want to place some emphasis on. We want to get let's get some of the headlines here this morning. Let me get it out. So firstly, the front page Africa is reporting lie under oath. Lie under oath. That is the deputy the deputy internal affairs minister designate Fatiman Salif gave misleading account of academic credential during confirmation hearing. The Senate committee vows thorough vetting. That's one. And then secondly, stolen millions, ? Pro tem calls for audit of executive mansion renovation. That is a great deal, a great thing. But interestingly, since the inception of this government, there have been too many consistent corruption allegation from various ministries and agencies of government, and nothing is being done by the president. Now, we told you people before that what the government or what the president was doing were all intended, were all in fact politically motivated. So one of the thing that they started was when they know that, since they know that there were people in 10 positions in this country, and removing them like that would have called for more, let's say Liberians were going to raise up more concern, all of that. So what the government decided to do now is, with the guys from the Unity Party, they were going after people character, going after people integrity. Like, look at the case of Dr. Nya. This is a man who has built his life over the years. During the COVID-19, I listened on several occasions. I listened to Dr. Nya providing suggestions to help curtail the spread of the COVID virus. This is a man who has built his profession. He has built, saw him as the ideal person to serve at Enfield. Now, got him out on that belief, making Liberians to think that this man is incompetent. One, he lacks administrative knowledge or whatever, and in fact, he was involved into some clandestine and dubious thing. That why the government took him from there. So the fight of this government is always intended to, when they see you, they feel like they are insecure with you. They look for that kind of corruption lie and put it on you. Then they take you from there. Now, there are individuals. The GSC report are still serving in government. Bapolo County Superintendent is one of those individuals. There was a corruption scandal. The GSC did an audit. That's the GSC did an investigation and came up with a funding and report about corruption involving the superintendent there in Bapolo County. I will get you. Let me just do a draw quickly and give money to somebody. Then I will get you the recording where the senator of the county herself, Boto Kane, was her challenging the government or the president to be transparent in the fight against corruption. But what we're seeing now is the president being selective in the fight against corruption. There are too many persons that are being shielded under this government because of their closeness, because of their proximity, because of their friendship with certain hierarchy of the government. So once you are amongst individuals who got close relationship with people around the president, whatever that you will do will go free. And when you are somebody perceived to be from the opposition side, any little thing that you do when the guys feel insecure, they just look for a way to get you out. So today, the president is telling Liberians that he can't take action. That is of high core information that I got from somebody very close to the president. The president is telling Liberians today that he is unable to take action, or he will not take, or he can't take action against the individuals indicted in the Lofa County University corruption scandal. The president said the reason he can't take action against them is because those individuals, the GSC report that allegation, not the GSC, but the LACC report that indicted even the president of the university, the Lofa Community College. The president said the allegation. So because of that, he can't take action. But there are individuals who the president have dismissed. So there are individuals that the president have dismissed from government because of allegations. Let's give money out to somebody. Then we'll come right back here. *255* 1#. Can you walk away from your radio, please? Hello. Good morning. Walk away from your radio, Chief.
Yeah, I'm already out.
Morning. This is Hagar. I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Yes, sir. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm okay. Have you been playing our cash giveaway, and did you play this morning?
Yeah, I played this morning and I played yesterday.
How many times you played this morning?
This morning I play on carnival time because I still playing.
Okay. So check up on your phone. You've received 5,000 as part of our winners this morning. So all you have to do is to continue to follow and continue to play later on this evening. All of those who will be winning the bag of rice, you'll be asked when to come for your bag of rice if you are part of them. Okay.
Thank you, sir. I can still continue to play.
Yeah, you can continue to play, but your money, the one that you play first, your money on your phone already.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. So it's *255* 1#, *255* 1#. For $50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents, you stand a chance to win up to 10,000. The least money here is 5,000 plus a bag of rice. So we will be doing another draw at 8:40. The time is 8:24. So under 16 minutes from now, we'll be doing another draw. So we sat on this platform and read out the GSC, not the GSC, but the LACC report, the LACC investigative report about the issue of corruption at the Lofa County Community College. We sat here, we read them out, how individuals, and one reason why the president is not taking action today, one reason why the president realized today that those individuals must go to court and get clear or indicted or found guilty before he can take action against them is because his JMB Foundation benefited from the alleged stealing that went on at that institution. So it is clear. GSC said it, not the GSC, the LACC said it, and the president, JMB Foundation, benefited from the stealing. So why teachers at the Lofa Community College that were staging protests just, I think, on Wednesday or Tuesday, something around there, why the teachers are staging protests for lack of salary? Their salaries and benefits are not being paid. The JMB, the very university that is unable to pay her instructors, is giving money to JMB Foundation. You see how it even sound? How that whole thing sound even foolish and stupid. That you are unable to feed your home, you are unable to take care of your responsibilities at home, but the very man who is unable to give full money to his house, who is unable to pay his child or children's school fee, that very man is paying to feed other homes. Does that even make sense? And now, all of these things were done because kickbacks. It was a way that people can use, or people could use to steal from government cover. So I pretend like I'm giving this money to Promise, but deep down, Promise and I are in a clandestine deal that while I'm sending there, I gotta share in what I am sending to Promise. So they will send the president there, sign that money should be given to the JMB Foundation. Why teachers there, why the university is faced with challenges, and key amongst them is the university is unable to take care of the salary arrears of those individuals assigned there as instructors, but this very same university is making contribution to JMB Foundation, the Joseph Yuma Boakai Foundation. The president dismissed Ami Moda because he bought vehicle worth over 90,000. He said he violated, which of course is clear, he violated the laws on purchasing vehicles. The government, the president dismissed or suspended or whatever he did to Rostolin Swakoko Dennis on allegation. The president dismissed the guys from the LTA on allegation of corruption. The president, without court finding them guilty, he dismissed these individuals that I'm naming: Ami Moda, Rostolin Dennis, the LTA, the Central Bank of Liberia, NAFA. Where else? These are individuals who got dismissed on allegation. These are individuals that because they were accused, the president dismissed them flat. But then the president did not think that LACC report the allegation. The president did not think that when people, when they say, oh, LACC indict this person for corruption, the president did not think that at that point, once LACC come up with a report, they report the allegation, you have to go and serve your court, you have to go to court and serve whatever it is when you are found guilty before you can take action. But now that it is involving Lofa University that the JMB Foundation has benefited from. So because the president know apparently his hand is caught in the cookies jar, you don't want to take any decision that when tomorrow investigation start, that man will feel disenchanted and say, but I will not be let under the bus, so I will say everything. So the president is playing smart. And you get to your see that Papi can be acting and sleeping and be sleeping. You get to it that papi that can be out there and sleeping. He can't actually be sleeping. When that papi want to act corrupt, he want to act crooked. That where you get saying and lay here and be out there and sleeping, but he can't actually be sleeping. So when the president realized that when the LACC carry out an investigation and indict individuals, that indictment from the LACC need to be proven in court before he can take action. When the president realized that. But today, like we name individuals who have been dismissed from government because of allegation of corruption, because of LACC report, because of GSC report, and just whatever, those individuals were dismissed at the central bank. The president dismissed somebody and accepted for the government to pay that person over 300,000 in salary, or 300,000 in salary. Allegation of corruption at the central bank. But the president did not think at that time that allegation of such need to be proven in court. He dismissed the former central bank governor, and the government accepted to pay 200,000 to 300,000 salary of that individual, of the former central bank governor. But today, it sounds laughable that this president today is holding the belief that GSC report or LACC report the allegation and it needs to be proven in court. Where was that notion? Where was that belief? Or because those who were accused wearing close to the power that be, or were seen as individuals who were from the opposition. You see how this government continues to shot itself in the leg? When we say these things, there are still many of you who want to question our credibility. When we say these things, many of you sit there and still want to justify. That's what the president said, oh. The millions of Liberian dollars, the thousands of United States dollars that were stolen from the Lofa County University. The president is telling us he can't take action there because those individuals involved, they are only being accused. It has not been proven. The same in Bapolu. The superintendent of Bapolu County was indicted by the LACC. And today that guy is facing court trial, but he's serving as superintendent. Why the man is facing court trial, he is there serving as superintendent after he was being accused of corruption. Today he's serving. And the president is unable to take action against those individuals. Is this the new Liberia that you spoke about? Is this the experience that Liberians sold you out to others for? Justice is being selectively served in our country. Look at the issue about the rape that we've talked about here. When the common man rape, his case is fast track, like the guy from the agriculture ministry. But when the people that got the power, when they rape, for them, at that point, now we have to get all other specimen, all they want have to be proven. But when the common man rape, upon allegation, once that person is accused, that person is going straight to jail. But today, We got an individual outside who was accused of rape. Today, he has been protected. He's been protected by the government, and nothing is being done. In fact, his case, the guy is drinking milk, he's drinking coffee outside, making mockery of the family. Because he's close to the power, he's being protected by the power. So justice is being selective in our country now. Certain group of people can do some things and go free. And that very thing that group of individuals did, another group of people will do it and we get gunned down. Because now the country is like, you must either be a praise singer to the government, you must be close to the power that be, then you got immunity, you can do anything and go free. This is the new Liberia for you and I. This is it. Now to the issue of the audit that is being called for to the involving the executive mansion. That is something very important. And we will only get to take that serious if the pro tem ensure that the audit that is being called for cover the period, including the 12 years of the first Unity Party administration under Madam Sirleaf that Boakai served as vice president. Boakai was the president of the Senate. Monies were allocated for that executive mansion renovation for 12 years. When Boakai was there as the president of the Senate, the vice president of the Republic, for 12 years, monies were allocated for the renovation of that executive mansion. So if the legislature, especially the Senate, want to be taken seriously, the audit that is being called for should cover the period from 2005 or 2006 up to 2023. Or you want to say 2025. Let Liberians get to understand how monies that were allocated for the renovation of that executive mansion went under the Unity Party 12 years and the CDC 6 years. But when you want to restrict the audit to only the CDC administration, then you are not being fair in dispensing justice, and Liberians will question your action. It is important that when you allocate monies for purpose in the country, individuals involved should be able to be held accountable. They should be able to explain to Liberians how the monies that were allocated went. So let's start the audit from the 12-year period of the Unity Party first administration, where Boakai served as vice president and the president of the Senate. Let's start it from there. We come to the 6 years of the CDC government. Mind you, I was at the Capitol building covering the legislature, the Liberian Senate to be specific. When legislators, senators in section complained that monies were given, in fact, somebody said, one of the senators said, the executive mansion is a dragon. That when money go there, it can lose, but you can't see the work. It took Josh Weah to come up and say, I will go to the executive mansion, I will live there, I will work there. And under 6 years, he was able to do it. The 12 years of the Madam Sirleaf administration, monies were every year allocated for the executive mansion. So this issue about corruption is always under the Unity Party administration, but whenever they steal They try to back their stealing with BB writing that the old man that is selling bitter boy can understand. We need to fix this country. And if we must fix this country, we should not sit and think like when people dispense justice, when people are selective in dispensing justice, it will help fix this country. No. Liberia got a foundational problem that required some serious-minded action. And those serious-minded action would not be when people are taking decisions based on interest. No. Those serious-minded actions should not be about people taking decisions because they are connected, because they are benefiting from the decision. Like in the case of the JMB Foundation benefiting from alleged corruption at the Lofa University. Justice should not be dispensed based on favoritism, as it is being done in the case of the former deputy minister at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. It is terrible. Promise.
So, Liberia is currently a country where we don't value the rule of law. We don't go by what the court will say. So, coming back to here that the president is saying he cannot talk into stuff that have not been proven, shows a lot of politicized justice in this country. Because there are times where we've seen the Supreme Court give its ruling, and then the president came back to us and said he's going to work with quorum. Even those who have done wrongs or have been put down for corruption, they are yet to be penalized. We are only seeing them on the internet justify that they did nothing wrong. So this government, we already know that when it comes to the rule of law being a bad, listened to or obeyed, this government is out of it. We're not going to get anything like that. So the thing here is, we are preaching corruption. If you get the LACC report, there's a part of it that talks about the government or this country losing millions of dollars in corruption from the people in power. But where are we right now? There's nothing we're going to do with that case, because you have a person whose hands will be caught in the cookie jar, and then the only thing you have this government doing is suspending or dismissing that person without persecuting them. To today's date, we are still waiting to hear on how things will go with the former superintendent for the MCC, Consolidated School System. We are still waiting to see what the Monrovia Consolidated School System will do with that man, and that's in James Momo. I think he's yet to be punished. We have Desi Rustalin, woman who said, if you can remember, the woman said that the money that they used, she didn't do it on her own.
Mm-hmm.
She said it came from the higher ups, and they agreed that she should do this and this with money that was given out. But then when it was time when people started raising alarm on those things, they pushed her on the bus. But today, we are yet to see an investigation going on in that direction. So, after 12 years, before the 12 years, within the 12 years, we didn't hear about the Joseph Newman Boaga Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
That whole foundation was dead.
And the same foundation that went America to bring medical supply for Liberians since 2020. Like medical supply, after 5 years, he had not come to this country. That is in GMB Foundation.
Mhm. So we understand that this whole foundation is just embedded into corruption. They only use it to steal from the Liberian people, and then once the alarm is blown, then we have to wait until further notice. So should it be that when you are a supporter of this government, you can just do anything and walk away scot free, or you get punished for it? Because we have seen people. Okay, we have NAFA boss, NAFA ex boss, right? You guys put her down until today's date. She's calling on
She's
the
begging
government.
for her to be taken to court.
Till today's date, she's yet to get what she's asking for. If you people have nothing on them, you just tell them that you don't want them to work in your. But the fact is that you want to put a hold on someone's career. You want to put a pause. You want to sting a person public records with your corruption scandal, and you are not doing anything about it. Then when it comes to you, you're telling us that we should wait, let the people go to court first before you can even label them a criminal or a crook.
What the government is doing, Promise, what this government is doing, the government is setting a trap for future government. And I don't know how many of you will realize that. Because all of what the government is doing, there are Liberians who could feel disenchanted tomorrow about the way things are being placed on their character by this administration.
Mm-hmm.
And they will want to take the government to court. Mind you, whether this government is in power or outside of power, if Hagar decides tomorrow to carry the government to court for actions that this Bwaka administration have taken, trust me, whatever the court rule is going to affect whoever will be president at that time.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell us a government that continuity. They will not come back for Bwaka and say that Bwaka was president at that time. But no. If, for example, they tell you, say, you have to pay Hagar X million of dollars in damage, the government of that day will have to find the money to pay Hagar the damage, even though that damage was caused by Bwaka. And Bwaka will be gone nowhere to be seen around the presidency, I mean. But the government of that day will be compared through the court to pay Hagar's damage.
So if you really look at this whole thing, it's not that people who came into power are out for the Liberian people.
No,
they are not. So the thing here is they only came to enrich themselves, get what they can get from the Liberian cupboard, and then come back and sit back and be expecting another person to prosecute those who they have laid off for corruption. So this government is saying you are caught in the act of corruption, but then within the next 3 to 4 years, we'll not get any of those people being prosecuted.
No.
But if another person comes into power, they will have to raise it and say, okay, so these people were caught into corruption and you didn't prosecute them, and you're sitting and this and that. If you can remember the 12 years Helen stayed there.
So the fight is, even tomorrow, Rostalink will feel like, hey, I've sat for long. My character was damaged and nothing is being done. I will now wait again. I'm going to court for the court to compare the government to do what is right, or for the court to compare these individuals to do what is right. So if Rostalink, for example, decide tomorrow to say I'm going to court, or like we listen, how you call the lady from NAFA, like she decided that she will go to ECOWAS court tomorrow, promise? That woman will decide that maybe after Bwaka's presidency, or she could start a process under Bwaka's presidency that will run until after it. You know what will happen? The government of that day will be made to pay whatever damage it will be. So whether they don't get the money, they will have to start looking for the money where they did not place it. to pay for a mess created by a man believed or a man that was seen as the more experienced or the most experienced individual in the republic.
Yeah. But one thing we should get in mind is that this government has no plan of obeying the rule of law.
But it is even sick to even hear that Bwaka is telling somebody today that he can't take action until the court can rule and find these individuals guilty. When, like I said, people have been dismissed and he did not think about that. When the very court in the case of the Capitol building, Rick Marot, when the very case ruled that Rachel Kuhn and his guys were proceeding wrongly and that they needed to go and do everything right, Bwaka talked to national media and told Liberians that he will work with quorum. Whether that quorum was not legal, it was not his concern. Even though the court said it was wrongly done, that was not his concern. So you see how this old man is always contradicting himself, proving to you Liberians, and still there are still nonsense human beings out there with little minds, people who feeling on the pockets of other individuals. They will sit there and won't question people like us tomorrow, or they say they won't be questioning us. This old man has contradicted himself consistently since he came to the presidency. How can a man who disrespected the Supreme Court, the highest arbiter of justice in our country, this old man join a group of gangsters to disrespect the court? And today he still get the guts to stand and tell people that he will not take action until the court can declare these people guilty. Which court are you talking about when this is the very same court that you did not respect a couple of months ago? Oh, it said because it is now in your interest, or the allegation is against somebody that you benefited from, or your foundation benefited from the stealing that he did. Or because you said the man say, in fact, he lived with the president. The president brought him up. In fact, his pocket, he went to school. His school fee was paid by the president, and whatever it is. Also, because the person under question is your child, we should say in that form. So it is at this point now that you understand that the court ruling is important. The court must first rule. The court must first make a decision. This is a terrible thing. This I always, let me say this to you. Many of you, the reason you're here speaking some of these cases or some of these situations is because we believe these are wrong precedents that are being set. And many of you today who are celebrating it, you are celebrating it only because it is in your interest. But trust me, tomorrow there may come another government that will be against your interest. And some of these very things that you're praising, clapping for today will start to happen. And when the very action that is being taken today is being used as precedent for future action, then by then, when it is against your interest, now then you will join out to be the advocates. And that's where we will. The good thing is, all of what we can do are on records. Gone are those days when people used to speak loosely, and when somebody eyes and you start denying. This time, for every time you speak in public, there are records. You post it on Facebook, you do live Facebook podcasts. When you say somewhere, there are people there recording. And tomorrow, when these things that you are supporting, when it start to happen against your interest and you want to challenge or you want to speak against it, then we will remind you. But how is it going to benefit our country when we continue doing the wrong thing over and over and over, and in the words of Alexander Cummings, expecting different results? Somebody will say, when something happens, you open the lines here, somebody will question you. They say it happened during the Weird administration. So it happened during Weird administration, It is happening during Boakai's administration. Another government will come. Why if it continue to happen? Is that how we are waiting to change our country? We've done the same thing since the foundation of Liberia. This country is still as it is. Travel to other neighboring countries, younger country than Liberia. Travel there.
So I said, and I'll continue to say, it's not that people have Liberia at heart. No. They only have their selfish interest at heart.
No, yeah.
Because you will have people who have questioned the past administration for so many things, but today they cannot question this administration. If you talk, they will tell you that you should give the man chance. The thing is, this man is someone who has been in government for almost 43 to 44 years, right? So we expect that this man already knows the in and out of government, where to touch, how to do things. So today was a conversation, and then a video was on the internet. This person was looking at it, and the president started talking. Yeah, they won't press the president. All the cool things the president doing. Yeah, the president take his own salary. He building house in Dofa. Then I asked, I said, president can take salary. Then the president said, yes. I you ask that kind of question? I said, because for the past 6 years, the Liberian people said that the past president was not taking salary. So anything he did was with the Liberian people money. So how is it now that this current government, the president will be taking pay for being a president, and that president just kept mute? So the thing is, you are not running into the country. You are not doing this because of the country. You are doing it because of your own selfish gain and because you hate a specific person. Some people, I can say this, some people went against the past regime because they were not given jobs. Some people went against the past regime because some of their friends that they knew, or people that they knew was working and they were not working. People that they knew life got better and theirs had nothing in it. So now is the time they decided to remove the past regime to get theirs side of the coins running. But here is it. It is not working. It is not working. The rule of law is not even being active. The president, the executive, they are not respecting the rule of law. And you will get people saying we should come up and audit the house. You know what? I want them to audit the executive. Let's see. But for we know that they will not take it from the 12 years back. They will not do so. They will start it from the past regime. Let it be so. Let us see something. Because it is not easy that today the current government is sitting in the executive mansion.
The damage that was caused to Liberia after the Civil War, that damage was caused by the Unity Party administration.
Of course.
Let me say this to you. Unity Party administration is the one that set the wrong precedent if there is any that we follow in continuously in this country. Because after the war, the Unity Party government under Madam Salif and Boakai was the first government that Liberians' eyes got open to after the Civil War. So the precedents that were set by just it, they're still following up to now.
Yeah.
So the damage that was caused to this country, the Unity Party, for the most part, is to be blamed.
Yeah. Higa, the past 12 years, if Liberia was to move to the next level, it was going to be that time. Because the first 2 terms for the Unity Party-led government, we have money coming in. After the war, we have people who were supporting. We have people who we have nations that were giving into Liberia. If the past regime, not the Weah-led regime, but the Helen Madam Salif-led regime was to develop Liberia, Liberia was going to be one of the best. We wouldn't have had Rose issue in the last 6 years because we have money. We have people who was willing to help. From Monrovia to Grand Bassa, See that road.
Mhm.
I'm not talking about the one that they are, facing now, but the road to go. See how that road is looking. If it was before, if the past regime, right, the 12 years that this current president served as vice president, if they had even thought of developing Liberia, by now we have gone far. But just take 6 years, go in rehab community. There are a few communities that when it rained, you couldn't have passed through.
The very rehab that Bwaka is living.
You couldn't have passed through.
The very place that Bwaka has bought right before his home, that old Chinese restaurant, right before Bwaka plays there. That entire community was a very terrible one.
Seriously.
After 12 years of leadership, where Bwaka was vice president, the very Bwaka never had better road leading to his house. It took a George Weah to come and become president to fix rehab. Today, that rehab has become attractive. That is called the executive community or the executive ground. The precedent that was set, the developmental precedent that was set by Weah is the one that people are holding, even the current government by today, and that they will hold governments after. They will hold them by that. Now you can hear people saying, George Weah for 2 years in office, he did this, he did that, he did this. That is what the Unity Party is trying to march. Developmental wise, they are nowhere to that. Nowhere. So all that they did, and many of them have started to confess to them today, is the orchestrated lies and fake propaganda that they use against the CDC administration for 6 unbroken years. And somebody say, Unity Party, we the Unity Party people know how to use power. Using the power in the wrong way. Using the power that people can rape. People are accused of raping underage children and nothing coming from out of it because they are using power.
They are posting even on the internet. Those who are doing it.
Using power that they are stealing the country's resources and nothing is coming from out of it. They call that using power. When they continue to sit and lie to the people on things that they are not doing. Today, the Wakanda Park along the Rivers View, I think it's around how you call it, how you call that place? Along the Rivers View Highway there. We were told that the government was going to dedicate Wakanda Park December 2024. We are in October 2025. Whether they have even broken grounds for the construction of the so-called or quote-unquote Wakanda Park, that is another thing to argue about. Too many lies. They started up by trying to claim developments that started under the past administration that they are compared to finish. Since now Liberians did not give them the chance to steal projects, the ones that started under Weah, they are not going for them again, and they are unable to even start their own. Look at the city hall there in Ganta. That place, Ganta is one of the UFO-dominated cities in Liberia. Go there. There is no better city hall in Ganta that can be used for engagements, youth engagement or whatever. But today, the project that started under the administration of George Weah, the only heart in the Unity Party is supposed to do what it now is to zing that place. Yeah, roof it and zing it, put door, put window, and you are done. Plaster and that all. Go there today and see. 2 years after Bwaka became president, Jeremiah Kuna vice president, he's from Nimba. Go there and see that place today. But Unity Party is good at using power, but the power cannot be used in the interest of the people. Today, Bwaka is building $10 million home in Foya, Lofa County. That one, that's something that he will privately benefit from. But the road that leading to Foya is very deplorable. That power Bwaka using there. None of you can say that one. Today, Bwaka is riding vehicle worth 1.2 million United States dollars. I got video here that proves that Liberia is the only African country that the president driving that car. The guys who are doing promotion for their own business, they said it from their mouth. Liberia is the only country in this West Africa that got 16 countries. Liberia is the only country that the president riding customized ammo bulletproof vehicle worth 1.2 million. You want challenge? I will play the recording. The webmaster will say it to you. The people who producing their cars, they will say it to you. On the back of that, police are brutalizing blind people who are finding it difficult to afford a cup of rice a day to eat, for they and their children to eat. Today, their children are unable to go to school because the Samuel dinner you place as their hair is being accused of stealing 200,000 that was intended for them. When they go speak, police beat on them. Now, power Bwaka using. When MCSS students who stopped George Weah convoy from moving before are not in school today, and when they get in the street to call government's attention, police will go and fire tear gas, fire live bullets amongst them. That power Bwaka using there. The president is on a classical plan now to abolish the tradition of our republic. The very president, I feel like same-sex marriage is important because it is coming from the West. Money is behind it. It is today at the verge of abolishing the Liberian culture, all in the name of support. They see same-sex as something good. We must embrace it. But they say the culture of our republic. That's another conversation we have on another day. That thing you're starting. And I'm waiting. I'll be, as the conversation develops, we will continue to listen. We'll continue to do our background checks. Today, the Methodist Church, you heard about it, you know how it started all in the country. Fighting to bring same-sex in the Christian community and in our country. Today, Gregory Como and his police people supporting that. They can go there. People who are against that, they can beat on them. The ones that are in favor of it, they serve them milk and honey, they lead them there. You don't know that? But they say our culture is terrible. The thing that make us Liberians, our true identity is terrible. Because the West have said they get money behind it. You know, the same way Bwaka fast-tracked the issue about the war crimes court when Prince Johnson was still alive. He fast-tracked it because America promised to bring money. Like Jaha, he fast-tracking, he is expected to fast-track that FGM or that what he call so-called harmful traditional practice. Bwaka will go any length for money business to do anything. So yeah, just watch it.
And the bad part about it is that the Liberian people are not benefiting, right? So you go in the highest length to do what you're doing, Liberian people are not benefiting. And the thing is, now it is good that you people cannot just sit there and preach or give out your propagandas on things that we see, because we also have people that's in the field looking at it, and you also people that will also tell you are lying, right? So at first, for the past 6 years, Unity Party used their propagandas to bring down the past government. And now they want to use that same means. That's why they created the Cash Reloaded. I think Cash or Class, something like that. They created it so they can just continue lying to the Liberian people. And that's something one of them said, right? He said, that old man is in the market. She don't even care. about how many percentage you win with, what you're doing, what they want to read. The only thing she care about is someone going to her table to ask how much for this, how much for that, and buy it. But now you're not having that. You go out there, you have so many sellers and less buyers. People will stay in the sun whole day, they will not get that. But you will come back to us and tell us that the old man is doing better, the old man is doing well. Though the old man is still sitting there, and the Liberian people are complaining on a daily basis that the city police are embarrassing them, their businesses are not going. Places that they used to pass to sell, they can't pass there again. They are not doing things. The bikes rather are out of the streets. They are not getting the money they used to get to support their families. Those same people who came into politics 2023 and voted you massively to power, they are now able to support their families. But you're telling them that things are better because it is better for you. So where are we going? Where are we going? This is not what you guys promised the Liberian people. Things prices are not stable. Every time you go like this, US rate move from this one, it go to this one, it is not stable. You buying car 200, you changing money for 900. So we the Liberians, we are suffering. But the reason our others will not talk it, because instead of them being patriotic, they are being partisans. They are playing politics with the future of our children. They are playing politics with the future of those who will come after us. And now Liberia is not like before, where you just sit on the radio, you just say what you want to say, you praise the government year in, year out. Now Liberians' eyes have opened. We have our old people who don't have the access to internet, who don't know book, who cannot read or write, but yet instead they are always on the radio. They are listening to their radio. They are listening to their radio. They're even putting their time to call. Some of them don't call. They sit back. They are silent listeners, but those people are the dangerous ones. We know right now you people will not listen to anything they have to say, but you guys will wait until 2027, 2028, then 2029, you people start pushing them. We started other project. What we are not seeing the project you're starting, then you start pushing them that we can do this, we can do that. But I think they are learning. They have learned from their mistake, right? Their mistakes that they have made, it's all in their faces. So we're saying this. There are a few things that we, the Liberian people, want this government to do. One of them is that those people who are being suspended or dismissed for corruption, we need you people to go into their case and prove if they are corrupt or not. We cannot be hanging on that other case. And then we come to the rape case, right? We come to the rape case. We want justice to be done to all. Not because this person is affiliated with the regime, so they should be given freedom, while others who cry to the extent they said they didn't do it. Hey guy, I think it was the late comrade Jesse, right?
Really?
Yeah, when he was sent to jail on that same rape, alleged rape case. Until the day, right? Until the day today where Vanny is not alive. Vanny continued to cry that he was lied on. He continued to cry. He said he didn't do it. He kept saying it until today. Since Vanny left South Beach, he came outside. Vanny started getting sick, small, every time sickness, this and that. Until today, let his soul rest in peace. Vanny is being called the late. So if a student leader who knows himself, he continued to cry that he didn't do it, but yet instead he was still placed behind bars. Why can't this minister who's being accused of rape go behind bars and continue to prove his innocence? But no, we need his DNA test, his family background. We need to know if anybody in his family have gone to jail before. That's what they're saying. If he's from this other country to the other country, if he can be, so if we cannot believe a man who have served the Liberian people, who have served the young people of Liberia, if we could not believe him that he didn't rape, so why should we believe this man? Instead of this man being in prison, that man is posting on the internet.
That's a mockery to the family.
He's posting on the internet, but yet and still the IG in person of Gregory Coleman is still standing by and telling us that we need to go all the way America, carry his sample. He said we're not riding plane, but we're carrying his sample all the way America to get his DNA.
So all the other people that are in South Beach today for alleged rape, we could not ask the U.S. Embassy to help in the investigation. But because it involves somebody who is connected to Gregory Coleman and the Unity Party government, so it is important for us to call on the U.S. Embassy. But that is deception. Star 255 star 1 hash, star 255 star 1 hash. We will be doing another Georgia's very shortly. Let's speak few calls. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Okay. Promise can pick this one from me. Yeah. Morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Go ahead. You live.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the work you continue to do for the Liberian people and the world at large. You spoke about reconciliation, and as believers, that is the ministry that Christ left with us. So any Christian who will not practice the ministry of reconciliation, you are not a sincere and genuine Christian. Now, let me come to the discussion quickly. As all parties are seeking the leadership of the country, what is really suffering us is people putting the personal interests and the personal things above the development and interest of the country as a whole. Political alliances, the deceit and deception. If you see CDC, the former ruling party is losing the election. It was one of the very things that happened. People campaign with CDC, parties aligned with CDC, and then when CDC took state power, instead of forming a government or general inclusion, people were taking position and they left other people out that went into the trenches to campaign. Even within the CDC, people were selling position to others. So even the Unity Party, the ruling party, that were bringing the make my rule. So any party that's seeking the state power should be very, very sincere to the people, to the alliance.
All right, thank you. Star 255 star 1 hash, star 255 star 1 hash for 50 LD. You can be the next winner of $5,000 Liberian right here. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, boss.
My name is Abraham, recording from Ghana District.
Go ahead, brother.
Thank you for the topic of discussion this morning. I want to tell you, and you are the sister is clear this morning. There's no justice on the administration. The first is how the president proceed at the capital building. They will tell you this particular government, they will do selective justice. Of battle rate and the agricultural sector for the counter, they are way. You were arrested, please jump back. For the car, for you Facebook. The kids come off with the 14 years old. As you people say, you're running around here without no action taken.
Posting on the internet.
You get me? And as we speak, I am a disabled person, especially there. We want to tell the government, we will complaining. We are not doing it because of President. We are not doing this because of the President brother. We are not doing it because of former President. But we as a disabled people in general, we are tired of being living with poverty. We want to tell the whole world that we ourselves too, we are human beings, we are part of Liberia, or Liberia, we are Liberians. Our condition is very if we come where I live, you know,
have to
Yeah,
walk
yeah,
away
please,
from your monitor. You cannot stream us like that. Good morning.
Sorry for the feedback. Good morning,
Morning, boss.
This is Isaac Wilson, first because some of the and join you from a resident in Ria community. I want to say thank you to Higa and that promise for the conversation. But you know, Higa, the deception in the municipality guys that they always use the word that the one who do have to use power, they use the power the wrong way. We saw Mr. Boga around here when he bowed down to the feet of Helen Costa and that of Mr. Senna Waters just because he wanted power. He used to tell he could dance with the devil. Today, I don't see any result. Presently, with the right into power, we know when you dance with the devil or when you're with the devil, some of the things that happened, we saw our family conflicting miles around here from the issue of fire upgrade from one home to another home. So even less the most people today, they led to our capital being has been built by the American people money that they invested in our country. It's about it's been so our resources because he's the old man who after 2009 he left with said but he's getting it wrong by doing that because the program family is here. He has a children who has a better future in Liberia. So I believe the wedding should be done with Liberian people because we deserve the better. We did not for them as a program because we see we wanted a suffering nation or a hungry nation. We for them as a program because we say we could bring the betterment to Liberian people. That's only what people did on his selfish because I was doing all of the best things in the country. So it's not under the new we got to go over and they're getting it wrong. The new we are is to the group. People know we are. This was the new we are. It's not something like that. So
Okay, Isaac, your line is a bit.
Good morning. Yeah, thank you. In instrument, the parent gossip we are picking, joining from district to in a community that knows how we get loud to the people. Let me say thank you for the opportunity.
All I want part of your introduction.
You know, this president is when it discusses about weakness. Joseph Human Parker come number one. Joseph Parker is weak to the extent that he ordered the Liberian National Police to flood blind people who don't even know the side they were going. They were just flocking, but they don't know where they were going. I don't think this president, they forgive him. Yeah, this president, if president, we have to take risks to say he forgiving Joseph Human Parker, it was not easy. Yeah, and so the risk is, that man think he will go free. But if we take over, we will go for that man anywhere he goes. If I can say he will go in the shop better, we will still go for him and bring him and we're facing justice.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Promise. Good morning,
Morning.
This is the voice of the side.
Go ahead, Peter.
The thing is like this. There is no justice in Liberia. The justice that is here is a weaponized step of justice. All of the anti-graft or institutions have been weaponized against perceived political opponents. And it is like this. If you are willing to say to President Boga, yes, sir, no, sir, cannot lick your foot, sir. For you, when you are involved with anything of GSC or LCC, you will not go for persecution. But when you call on government, like for instance, who are perceived to be political or enemy by this regime, for instance, they live from Cargo and other people who were perceived to be enemy of this government, the people from LTA, all of them were taken from a position on mere allegation. But today you get the president or I know or still in Lufakande, he collecting the money in millions and giving some to the GNB Foundation for a own report. There must be adjudication in court before the president can act. You can't run a country like this. Weaponizing the justice system against your enemy. That's not how.
Thank you, Peter. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Yaka Besta Toure, and I'm just from the water side here this morning.
Go
And
ahead.
you know, my brother, to be frank, I'm not that disappointed in this government because we know the mindset they keep in this power. You cannot tell me the government who said to us that they have been in power for over 12 years, they cannot do nothing but just go against the people that want to do the better of the country. What do I make it sure? You know, I want to disappoint one. Let's keep it. They don't tell the police that. You know, the new tour is that posting that we made. It's just clear. You see, 2 days ago, one person we had did to the disabled. You saw what he did. So if they pick my imaginable for me, I'm not surprised. Just a warning to the Labour people so that they can know we are headed to. Look, the government is not doing nothing, but they don't work on just the measures that they are working. You cannot see nothing. You cannot see. But with the master, they came out with on there, one granted, who they came to fight against the city-led government. You cannot tell no government who come with the experience, with the mindset, say excuse, but not today. They have become excuse. They are giving a lot of excuses around here. My brother, we are not disappointed. Let them do that way. But 2029, we speak volume for our people. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good
Yeah.
morning. Good morning to your co-host. How are you doing this morning?
We're okay, and you?
Yeah, my name is James Quade, and I'm the chairman of the Veteran Assembly in District 16 Nikuta. Let me make you brothers to understand. This government did not come, to fight corruption or, better the life of the Liberian people. They came to steal and they came to enrich themselves, and this is what we are saying. You understand? This government, the president that headed the government, he was 12 years, as vice president to head it. According to the Cycle newspaper, October 15, 2018 edition, Thursday, in that caption, there was a mention. The fiscal year of 2013-2014, 200 million United States dollars was, unaccounted for under Joseph Biden and his regime. In that same caption, there was the then two-time budget shortfall Amara Kone said, he said 10 million United States dollars to RIA for escrow renovation and what have you. The managing director of RIA did not see any money. So it is not strange to us. If she say you are fighting corruption, okay? All of these GSC reports are on your desk. Why can't you start with them? Instead of, pointing people out, you say you're fighting corruption. Look at what is happening at the local university. All right? The man said that the investment they're talking about is send money to Joseph Biden Foundation. Yeah? Are you not checking? Are you not fighting? Are you not investigating that one? Instead of hunting people, taking position, taking food people from the EPS, yeah? That you cannot pay them up to now. Your state-run university instructor and lecturer are not taking pay for 7 months. The students are not going to school. Liberians. What are we going as a country? They say you're fighting corruption. Let's go for something to do. But 2029 will tell. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. I'm Hassan Payne. I'm calling from Chingaza Road in Africa.
Good morning, Asa.
Yeah, good morning to everyone here. I beg you, our birthday number be announced to me later on, so I leave my husband and say small thing to the account.
All right.
Yeah.
Now ready our
let me-
birthday number.
Yeah, our birthday number, yeah. Okay, to the Baga issue. People here, it happened. It's very, very much disappointing on a serious note to see somebody who out there making some more out of things. Getting somebody to come in a picture and you cannot correct anything. Imagine black people going as far as black people, who don't know anything from black people, but this good year, you want to be Bagana, you want to control black people, you tell the people to go big there, you have to pay attention to them.
Okay.
All the government the revenue are going to pay government revenue, you get all taken, everything you get damage in the country. That's what very important, man.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to David King. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ega. Is it Ega? It's the morning for Promise. Promise, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Ega is a worker with not anything called corruption. The entire government is very much infested with corruption. It's the worker himself, the corruption. So let's go to talk about those officials of government who are corrupt. There's a program who the Liberian people lie. Is it NASCO? So maybe the order for NASCO Van Boma will not be here accountable. There's a program will not even president, but just president-elect. President, we are part of the executive order that says no government ministry or agency will use America to purchase vehicles. One of those vehicles, John Lobo is in one of those vehicles passing around town. Okay? So, there's a forecast with 250 him only pass over to drag this country down. $292 million was left in our foreign reserve. That money has been depleted. The IMF have to give $25 million to resuscitate and Senegal account. So what type of man is Mr. Bwaka? Is it Mr. Bwaka could not manage an Ufanai or an Ufana says that he worked for over the last 12 years and he started living on loan. You think material Fanai or Mr. Bwaka will be anywhere? Will not get anything from Mr. Bwaka. And those people who have been caught in a corruption web, even if they're in the local transit community, he's not going for the pool because he himself got $50-some thousand for a foundation. So you think you'll go for the post? You'll not go for that. You will stay around those things, those investigations, those indictments until you leave power. But the push shouldn't worry.
Okay.
When we come back to power, we'll show Mr. Bwaka how government is being run.
Okay. Thank you. You can pick us from that end. So the numbers, the number for the how you call that up the phone say? Okay, the birthday basket is the mobile money number for the birthday basket is 0880 40 33 12 0880 40 33 12. Yes. So you can do whatever you want to do. And it's also on the screen on the Facebook page. You can just go on the Facebook page and you will see that. Yes, you can continue from there.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, morning. This Papa Mohammed Kamal calling for District 2 Precise Friendly Community.
You're live.
Yeah, as I listened to your people this morning, concerning Mr. Bwaka, concerning corruption issue. My sister, I can tell you for free, this government will never go against this. Because people that is own. That's better than the way I talk about shit. What they want in the past, they don't have this sin. So these are the people controlling and feeding, did everything for him. So you don't expect that kind of people to corrupt the country money, then you expect Bwaka to go after that, but that to go like that. He would take his own time, and you will not even go after them. Maybe you just suspend, call him Mr. Suspend. After you suspend, there's no other stepping a tick against you again. You know when you corrupt your own, you take from Bwaka government, you suspend you go and sit down. No other thing again. So the bottom of your care, like money free. That's the step they see they taking. You know, it can baffle some of us that when you have educated people saying that they make corruption. I make corruption.
Okay. So that's it. We're still hopeful that this government will try to do the right thing, because you cannot come tell us to think Liberia, build Liberia, love Liberia, and you're here bringing down Liberia. So we're praying that this government do the right thing, and the pre-birthday boy, oh I forget man, the 50-some years old man will be celebrating on tomorrow. Tomorrow, every one of us will be at Hagar's house. Yeah, we'll be drinking drinks. But won't trust in our man, no boy. Right? So keep your calls coming, and for those, the birthday basket number, you have it here. That's 0880 40 33 12. 0880 40 33 12. So it's let's take this call quick. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah, this is body for community on the program.
Okay.
This benefit both Higa. In 1 million people were Bwaka. Only because of Bwaka,
No, can you come again? We're not getting you.
I said, when you in there. I stand by it as really got the team will never go against it. But when people go against it, they need to put that go against it. That place is free job. I can pay for free. I'm going to put them at a higher international organization of work that came along with the other work is where you don't believe for 2005 ST is where. You know what about it being a bad president? He took the house. Brother took the house and give it to the people that were leading for him, putting money in and where ST supposed to develop a project. If he that ST is where there, they will honor the ST.
All right.
ST was able to move, but no structure left. He believes that for some of us, I will hate the being when it comes to politics because he has nothing tangible to give to the people. And then when he stays, the backfire will go to the majority of the young people who have the nation at heart to see that's so strong and a division will come more than and he believes in the divine rule mentor.
Okay. 0776104104 star 255 star 1 hash is the code to win money for yourself here, plus a bag of rest. We'll be doing another draw in like 5 minutes from now, so you can put in your bet.
Morning, people of the man.
Good morning, Hussein.
Yeah, good morning to you, promise.
Good morning, dear.
Yeah, thank you so kind. This is Susan Gill. Just a bit of information, Chairman. In fact, what I want to establish is that Liberia does not have a corruption code.
Okay.
And yes, that's one. Chairman, the NCC, you go on our website, they have had a lot of indictment. Let me say this. If after the show, you can just go on our website. All those that were suspended and dismissed by the president, they are all being investigated by the NCC. But you know why? When you go to court, you have to deal all of those evidence in the court. We don't have a special law court here for corruption.
So who's in? You know, yeah. I like sometimes your conversation, but let me ask you this question, right? Are you aware that there are several other persons that have been dismissed from government on allegation of corruption?
Yes.
Okay, you are aware of that, right? Were these people taken to court and were found guilty by court proceeding or by the court before the action was taken against them?
No, this is what I said.
So why should we? If not, then Hussein, why should we use it now as precedent?
No, so here's my point, right? In fact, when people are dismissed or suspended on the idea of corruption, the NCC will call you for investigation. They get statement from you, and then they go through their own investigation. When they have gotten all of the evidences, then they go to the grand jury, where they will draw an indictment. Then they go to the court, right? Now, before that process starts, when you go to the court, there is not a specialized court yet. You have a lot of cases on the docket, right? So the prosecutor, right, from the NCC have to plead with the judge so that they can put some of the cases on the docket to be adjudicated. That's how it works. Because we don't have a specialized court there for corruption.
Okay.
So, Hussein, it should reach other people's time, or it should be in your time, and then people corruption. I'm going to say stop being a hypocrite, okay? Stop being a hypocrite to this country. Good morning.
Yes, I was on the phone. I just probably the corruption. Anything, some of the things we talk. Some of our only young people who believe that they stay in the farm, you some people you have law for the nation. You have responsibility. You're fooling people when they do wrong. When people telling them to correct the wrong, some of you people come on the fire on fear asking you to decide to make it far.
No,
what is there for you to decide?
My man, who's in my man, who's still hopeful that something will come up.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your life. Can you walk away from where you are? Because the noise is kind of.
You have to replace him.
So I'm gonna say this: who's in you guys cannot play hypocrite and can't be a hypocrite to the country's development. So you says yes to latch as someone in power, knowing that the country don't have a specialized corruption court. But if you reach your turn, you're telling us that the country don't have. Who's in? We're not buying that, bro. You cannot do that to us. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we lost that person.
So star 255 star 1 hash. Star 255 star 1 hash. We're checking to see whether we can do a draw now. So just continue to play and then you get a chance
Good
to
morning.
win here this morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Where?
Yeah, I was on the line when I left and my phone was up. I don't know why.
Your line was very bad. That's why we go ahead.
Yeah. You know, you look at those. You look at those one which way again, right? I'm telling us that we don't have no special food in this country. You know, they're beginning. I don't blame someone at the beginning. They got nobody to see. They got nobody to get a hospital. I think that people, they're talking about non-stable radio, talking to there's no food here to protection.
Good morning. Good morning. So this number that ends with 91, we are not getting anything
Please
from
replace
other
the
you and
person.
you. And you always call in and we can always insert you. So you don't talk to the birthday man.
Yeah, my man.
You're one who's
But
seen
y'all
a
know the
gift.
thing I mean my man playing. My man, we still hopeful that between now to next year anything can happen. So we have to continue on the defense. So our thing can drop. Now I see. Yeah, so let's get a man a chance. But all that man are doing, yeah, but
Hey man, I want the stuff again, man. Already going in the field. Ain't we stay in the field, see? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your life.
Yeah, Mohammed and over in Atutoy from Washington.
Go ahead, Mohammed.
Yeah, you know, we all believe in the freedom strategies that you give us. Sometimes we see this happening by hearing other people coming in. I wonder if you people were not in the society to at least be pressing with the young folks, the older ones, and those who believe in being liberated. Sometimes I really want to have people listen to even freedom. Because if you will only listen to the those who think they work in our interests, not the value, yeah, or people say, and then the radio station also promote the poor work of the mankind. So I do believe in listening to freedom, and I just want to thank you people a lot for the effort, and I hope you will continue.
Okay. So there's it. Tomorrow is Higad's birthday. We're doing the birthday basket. Yeah. Appreciating someone who defies sleep. Get on the ring. Even if he's not well, he
like
comes
I'm not
out.
eating well now.
Coming to allow. Now
Yeah,
you can't talk.
yeah,
I can't talk. No. So let's say happy pre-birthday to one of Liberia's best and someone who represented us. Yeah, nah. So listen, Nana, as soon you just tap the main name on AI, when you see the main whatever, the war is getting advanced, right? It's only Liberia who's way behind. So the man is internationally known, right? Yeah, nah.
So internationally known, see.
Reaction there, Tennessee. So let's say, want to say happy birthday to you. Let's take this call. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not just playing with you. The holiday on show. I'll call you. I'll do them on the more. I want you.
Amen.
So let me go on the radio as my new body.
Let me see your number. Let me see your number.
Give me your number, or you say to me, let me pay it that I'll call you. That will give you my calendar for other people.
So we already get any part of your number, 559 We'll just get that and he will call you.
All right, I think you call me, brother.
All right, I'll call you. I'll call you after the show. Okay.
Morning.
Good morning, my daughter. How you doing?
I'm okay, and you?
Yeah, I want to say good morning to Ika and happy birthday to me. That God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is my word, the purple defender.
Okay, man, what's your life?
Yeah, my children, people talking about Joseph Boaka talking about persecuting conversion people. The bad comment, you're the one convert. We know, but when we want to tell Joseph Boaka, if they want to power after the election, one of the ministers went to NASCO and took money for them to Boaka. That money that he took, we want for Musika to tell them to start the quality with the people.
Correct.
The money he gave for the election, for the no convention, they stole that money, which is like we know about it. Let us start with the first.
All right.
The money corruption. Thank you this morning.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly, ma'am. Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yes,
We getting you, but you're just sounding bad. That's all.
much better.
Yeah.
Okay, if I just say, happy birthday to my own brother Hika.
Thank you.
Yeah, let God grant you many years ahead.
Amen.
That will also get out with this very work.
Amen.
Hika, but for me, I have been married. That's why they didn't call corruption, because he himself been caught in the web.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay? He himself been caught in the web. How will you fight corruption? The program we're doing this thing to blindfold those that they can see that he's fighting corruption, but he's not fighting corruption. He's just pretending. And Joseph Boaka, when they say one hypocrite is Joseph Boaka. It's Joseph Boaka. Joseph Boaka had no history. In my existence, since my existence, I have not seen anywhere where Joseph Boaka ever stood to the truth. But you always pretending. Joseph Boaka Fukosa. I said, I'll make you
Vice President.
Okay?
They didn't get it, man.
Joseph Boaka slept on our ladder. Joseph Boaka, prior to his inauguration, Joseph Boaka and the late Minister of State, they went to South Africa and they took 400,000 for that. So they were in this money. Joseph Boaka, former party chairman, Muda, dictator, along with a boss, to the now result, and I said that Joseph Boaka fighting corruption. They got that. Don't say that we say, yeah, Joseph Boaka fighting corruption. I bet black people, man. Joseph Boaka, whatever, the yellow machine, should to stay in that black people again. But because we spoke out to us all today, Joseph Boaka, they're doing the justice there as well, for all without seeing it. But why should they kill it? Why should they kill it? My brother Joseph Boaka, no man, to fight corruption, man. That's very funny.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so kindly. 10 minutes up to 10 o'clock. We're fast moving to October 25th. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's take just a break quickly and come back and continue with the calls right here. Right here.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-side justice in this country, none of us will be saved. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
Thank you so kindly. We want peace in Liberia, so we have to talk the talk and ensure that our country is safe, and that's why it is. Let's continue with more calls, and we can do that on 0776 104 104 886 500 104. And then yes, we can move on. Plus 231 886 500 104 is the number as well, our WhatsApp line. And the code this morning you can use to win money is *255 *1#. Let's check now to see, but we can pick just few more calls. Just few more calls right here, and then we call it a day on today's edition of the program right here on Freedom 87.9.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, you're live.
Okay, I don't know what freedom call, huh?
Yeah, that freedom you call.
Okay, there's a topic, I don't know the station, I don't know True
No. So we don't know about that one. So let me use this time to say happy pre-birthday to my father. That's Mr. Nathan Vita Mali. Nathan Vita Mali of the GSA Road Gisi Camp. So I want to say happy pre-birthday to you, darling. The man will be hitting 75 comes Monday. And I pray to tap in his grace as you can pour me. My pack may be 75. So you can pour me. But happy pre-birthday to you. To my partner in crime, right? So that's Hika Gonda. And I'm glad because he's one of the persons who gave me the opportunity to be here.
So don't forget about that one. I want to 0776 104 104 086 500 104. But it's okay. Yeah, 6 minutes up to 10 o'clock. It's good. I'm always glad to celebrate another year of existence. This one, though, it has been challenging. But yes, this October 25th, let's look at 2025 under review before. But I think it has been a good time. The gift of life is the most important one, and I'm grateful for just everything. Though there are some thought that there were issues that people thought could bring me down, could beat my emotions and everything, make me feel bad. God has been involved.
You the hash thrown a rock.
Too many things over.
Your heart get it right, you can feel that.
Yeah, but that's the fight. A good thing is I don't just make people to feel like you got control over what makes me happy, and that's me right there.
Because they don't.
Yeah, you don't have any control over how I get happy. I choose when I get happy, when I don't want to. So you don't dictate to me my happiness or just whatever. So people who don't really understand me, yeah, that's why it is. They always say, so a friend asked me, said, "My man, you can get vexed." I said, "Oh yes, but you will not notice me when I'm angry. I don't usually color speech. When I do it, then I do it for you to regret some actions. If you see that you and I friendly, I color from you. I just want you to regret some action, and I come back and make you realize and that's what life is. So that's me right there. I ain't care. That's why it is. So let's take this one. This one right here. I want to get something. Something right here. But it's good on the overall. Let's check to see whether we can do a draw right here. I'm getting some issues right here. Some issues. A *255*1#. A *255*1#. If we can just pick a few more calls, but we're still waiting. We need 3 more persons to get us to where we want to get to. That's just where it is. Let's acknowledge Old Man Sam Sion right here.
can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands. All the right authority, but it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must target, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see a don't keep it. I'm a part of report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own Omen Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop crime for all of us.
Unsteppers, Liberia, Omen Sam Sion. You know, there are few people in this country that is making a woman work hard, right? Because the woman is saying no to violence, but yet and still they are there acting more violent, like the Liberia National Police. So how be it? It is 1 minute up to 10 o'clock, and at 10 o'clock we're gonna be bidding you farewell. As we all know, tomorrow is the Dradas person.
So, folks, that's all the time we've got to be here. Yeah. We will be here together on Friday, but Abu and I, we kickstart a brand new week. That is when I'm already 58. And it's something I'm so glad about. Yes.
People can laugh.
So that's what it is. That's what life is. So promise.
So this weekend is going to be great. This weekend is going to be great because I'm going to be partying. I'm going to be celebrating with you. Though we get some kind of issue, but we'll still be celebrating. So how be it, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who have followed the show. Those of you who didn't place in call but listen keenly to us. And we know you're going to pass the message out there. Let's say happy weekend to you. And I want to say thanks to everyone who's sending their comments. Those of you who watched the live, and those of you who don't like us, but yet and still you listen to us and you take some of the things that we say to tell your people to stay in the right position. I want to say thank you, every one of you who's contributing to my friend and brother over here. I want to say thank you to you too, and we're grateful to you all. Howbeit, let me say a blessed weekend to the CEO Office of the Freedom Communication. That's Omen Sam Sion and his beautiful wife, Madam Kebe Sion. And a big one from me to my beautiful mother, who's always listening but does not call in. That's you, Mother Monima Fio of the Capital Bypass. I say bye-bye for now. I see you when I see you again.
Okay. No more DJ style. But it's okay. We're good. Until we are here together, it's on Friday. Abu and I are going to be here Monday to begin a brand new week. Until then, let's keep the peace of Liberia. This is the only country that we cannot be deported from. So let's continue to work together to save our country. We are out of here.
One more freedom.